Yes, I know. Very sad day, as I said. I blew my funded accounts, but I was actually just lying. Like, I'm very close to blowing them. As you can see right here on my screen, I have $30 left actually before I blow this daily balance. It's safe to say it's not worth trading these CPI days. It's possible to trade them. I mean, I could have caught the buy here at like 10, but at the same time, I didn't. And also, it's not good to trade, especially when you're doing other things. So I, I was not focusing on the charts. I made an entry, and I didn't even realize that I didn't set a stop loss. So I ended up taking a huge loss here on the funding pips. I actually took a huge loss because price moved up very quickly. So that one, the stop loss wasn't even able to catch it. So you can see I had a loss of 108. I didn't have to take so much losses today, so today really sucked. It's a little painful doing this video, but I still have to get it out. Faster I do it, the faster it's done. So let's just look into these trades. From what I'm seeing here, I think I have. Hmm, it's hard to tell. Okay. I can probably work backwards to kind of figure out what was my entry, where was my stop, because this isn't showing me the trades as closed anymore. I'm not sure why. These platforms get so shitty sometimes. So this one I entered at 6 there. So I had a $18 stop loss. So I can just basically as a principle go down to 309, and that should be relatively close to where my stop loss is. Not exactly where it is, but relatively close. So I entered here at 18,329. I then actually got stopped out at 18, or we're gonna say 18,309. And I'm not sure what time I got stopped out, but you can see there's many times for me to get stopped out here. So I got stopped out somewhere in pre-market. I then entered at 9. So this was the sell. I can't imagine it being at 9. Or this was the sell. This was actually the sell that I just closed out of. So I entered it at 9. I was in the sell. I was supposed to actually set a stop loss of 20. Looks like I forgot. I just forgot on that, slipped on that, and it ended up costing me $144. Luckily, I'm not hitting my daily loss level or the breach level, so I'm fine, but still, it really sucks. I kind of very disappointed in myself with that. And then we're going into Thursday, where I don't usually have very great trades on Thursday. And here's another $20 trade here. I'll actually put this up. They're saying these are open, but these are not open. So I entered here at 13, 18, 402.8. Then I got stopped out for a loss of 144, or I didn't even get stopped out. Basically, I just closed out the trade, and wow, this is painful. I just closed out the trade about a minute ago, so I got stopped on this candle, so that would have been wow. This trade really sucked. You can see my risk level was terrible, terrible there. I should have been stopped out a long time ago, a long time ago. But instead, I forgot to set my stop loss, and I'm facing the consequences. There's consequences to everything, especially when you're trading. This is like a business, and you have something going really wrong on your job, and you just have to recover from that. So you can see I'm actually down on my Fiverr's account from 10K down to 9827. If you look at yesterday's video, I was at 10K. On funding pips, I'm actually down. I almost blew this one. I have $30 left. I'm down to 4777 of 5,000. My max loss is 4.5, so I can only lose about $270 more on this account. We're tracking the trades here, so we're looking at the 8:30 trades now. So I entered at 8:30, got stopped out at 8:37, and that was a buy side trade. That was actually my limit order. So my limit order got triggered and closed within 7 minutes because I was trying to take a limit order approach to see if I could actually strategically enter the market, and if the market went in my direction, see if I could get that move. We can see it stopped me out pretty quickly. Let's actually go down to a lower time frame and see what might have happened. Let's go down to the 5 minutes, and I entered at 8:30. So is this 8:30? That's 8:30. Cool. So if I go here, okay. Where did I start? 8:37. So despite 8:30 being this move that got me in, I had a 18,440 buy trigger. Here would have been, wow. So more down here would have been better entry, like here or here. Well, from what I'm seeing. So I'll actually probably just look out for that. Can actually have edges above here, edges above here. And if you have a clean move like this, you're gravy. Looking at this, going down in the lower time frame, you can see where you don't have to assume a lot of risk. As long as it doesn't get very wicky, you should be fine. So I could have had an entry right there. I would have been able to take it cleanly up to there. So very important to know how to soak that in for the next time if I'm even trading that. Next, let's get into the watch list stocks now. Finally, I can stop looking at my own stuff. I think Bitcoin is really up today, close to 66. I'll just put that at 66,000 because you can see there it's at 6599999. It's just playing with you right now. Tesla actually fell down today, very interestingly, at 174, not far from yesterday, $4 down from yesterday. MMR, I don't think they react to the market at all. Fucking hell. At 9.34, IMMR is on a tear right now. Big farms, I would expect a negative reaction, 1.82. So it's still lower, but not as low as before, not the low lows. I think Nvidia started to come up today. Nvidia is at 947, so it actually started to break to the upside. AMD, I would expect the same, starting to come up, having some upward price action. And SMCI actually was on a tear today. SMCI broke out to the upside, so actually I'm up on my option right now. You can see SMCI just did marvelous today, marvelous. I'm not sure what was this, just the CPI? This is CPI. It just took green. Wow, look at these candles, bro. Like, imagine you're on a 5 minute and you're just green. Okay, red, green. That's nuts. So what can I say about today? I'll actually put that thing about the 5 minutes so I can lock it in and remember. I can set limit order, no, stop above structure for high impact news. Bitcoin rallying, Tesla lower, MMR tearing up, chips starting to go up, big farms, same old. That's what I have to say about today. I made sure to put this about the stop order because it's very important. So that's basically it for today's video. I'm happy I got this out. I'm not gonna lie. This one disappointed me. Despite me setting the limit order, you can see I got triggered at 8:29. I got stopped out at 8:30 for a loss of 108 because it just moved up so hard. You can see where my stop loss was here. Look at my stop loss and look where I got closed. It's not their fault. It's just how fast the price is moving. I also got a loss here. I entered a buy at 8:30. That's my limit order at 18,452. Got stopped out as price began to kind of range into that area. It happens. Today sucks. I'm not gonna lie. But CPI day, a lot to learn, and we'll see how tomorrow trades. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.